What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here with another video. It is a North London derby weekend. And who else do I bring in but our resident gooner, the Freed? How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Ben?
Yeah, all good. You keeping sane there in quarantine?
Yeah. Keeping safe, keeping locked away.
That's good to hear. Good to hear. Obviously, if we weren't in this crazy situation, it would be North London derby, the first one at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium tomorrow. Yeah. But that's not to be. But
tomorrow or Sunday? It was supposed to be a Sunday, no?
Sunday, sorry. Yeah, you're right, Sunday. But what we're going to bring to you today is a combined 11. I think we'll put it down to just players in general and who we'd want in our team instead of form, because we don't really know what form's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
What formation should we go for? Should you reckon 4-3-3 or 4-4-2?
We can do 4-4-2. It's easier. Or either. I'm easy either way.
All right, let's stick with 4-4-2. And let's start off with the goalkeeper. And this is already, we're going to have fight with this one, aren't we?
Yeah, because it's definitely going to be Leno. You can't. Lloris is he makes too many mistakes.
Leno also makes mistakes.
Nah, not as many. Leno's so underrated. People don't realize that he makes a couple of mistakes, but in my opinion, he's up there, top 3 or 4 in the league, definitely.
Lloris
I think Lloris has made he makes a lot of mistakes. Like maybe 2 years ago, I'd say Lloris was at his best. But I think the past couple of years, I think Leno's done amazing. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, it's definitely Leno.
I think Leno's a good keeper. I think he does make mistakes as well. I think Lloris
saves us so many times.
Yeah, but I was going to say that about Lloris. I think when he came back,
but Lloris, from what I don't watch every Spurs game, but it seems like he cost you quite. They're not obvious mistakes. Like, it doesn't drop the ball in his goal, but like there's a lot of goals that you can see that he should do better. Like beating his near post.
What I was about to say is when he came back from his injury, after he had quite a long out this season, and when he came back from his injury, I genuinely believe he was in the top 2 or 3 goalkeepers in the league. Albeit his form overall, I would admit Leno's been better. But I think since he's come back from his injury, I would actually say Lloris has been better than Leno.
I disagree. I don't think Leno's dropped. I think he's been consistent. He hasn't dropped his form. He saves us on numerous occasions. Very rarely. In my opinion, it's quite rare that he makes mistakes. It's not like the previous keepers like Almunia and Szczesny who make mistakes regularly.
World Cup winning keeper, mate. Leno can't even get into the German squad.
Pogba's a World Cup winner as well. He can't even get into United squad, or he's not favoured, or
he's injured. Yeah, Pogba's got attitude problems. You all know about that. But look, I'm going to give you Leno, but I'm not going to be so nice going forward. I'll tell you that. So Leno in goal. Let's start off with the right back. Who's your right back?
Bellerin.
So Bellerin comes up. Who is our right back? We don't have a right back.
Aurier, no?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Aurier.
Crosses well, 1 out of 8.
You know what I mean. I think that's a given already. I think you get Bellerin straight away.
Yeah, I think so as well.
All right, that's 2-0 to Arsenal. Left back. Who's your left back?
Left back is difficult because I don't think any of us have quite any good left backs really. I think Tierney hasn't really. We can't really put him in the equation because he's hardly played.
Yeah.
Kolasinac is on and off. You could put Saka in there potentially, but he's not. I think we'll see him more as a left winger than a left back. He'll just be covering a left back.
Yeah.
And who's yours? What, Ben Davies?
Ben Davies, Daddy Rose. Well, he's on loan to Newcastle, or Jan Vertonghen sometimes slips in at left back. The one I'm going to put forward is Ben Davies because I think he's the most consistent as a left back. I think, Ben Davies always 6 or 7 out of 10.
Yeah. But hasn't he been injured most of the season?
He got injured when Mourinho first came and then came back for the last 5 or 6 games.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, because I think it will be neat. Like, if this video next season, Tierney, hopefully, if football restarts again.
Yeah, whenever it starts.
Yeah, I think Tierney's got a good future ahead of him at Arsenal. Yeah.
Well, hopefully, if we do
that.
this video next season, Ryan Sessegnon can get a shout, but we can't give him a shout just yet.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. All right. So far it's Leno in goal, Bella in right back, and Ben Davis left back. Two centre backs. And what two are you going to put forward, and I'll put forward two?
Well, our two best is Socrates and David Luiz.
I think I'm going to put forward Toby Alderweireld and Davinson Sanchez.
Yeah, I think Vertonghen's past it, isn't he?
I think Vertonghen's, he's past it. His contract's up at the end of the season, and it doesn't look like we're going to renew it. And he's talking about different kind of opportunities. So, out of those four, who would you pick?
I mean, both our centre-backs were atrocious until Arteta came, and then they both kind of picked up their game a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably go with your two. I think, I mean, just because our two haven't been in form. They're like, until football stopped, they were both playing quite well.
Yeah.
Probably, I would love to say David Luiz, but I don't know.
That guy's a ticking time bomb. He really is.
He is, but Arteta seemed to like calm him down. He's much more composed. He looks more solid. Like he looks. Beginning, he was giving away penalties on his debut every game, giving away a stupid goal.
Yeah.
You never know if football was still playing. Even though if the Premier League was still playing now, David Luiz could be looking like Vidic now, but you never know. But probably give it to your two.
Yeah, I think if we did this at the start of the season, I don't think Davinson Sanchez would even come into the conversation. But I've actually been really surprised.
I don't think he's had a great. I think he had a good season last season, but this year as well, he hasn't. Your Sanchez. Sanchez,
this has been his best season for Spurs.
Has it?
And it's been he's been the best defender at Tottenham as well this season. But it doesn't say much because our defence has been awful. But I would agree with Sanchez and Toby Alderweireld. So that's a nice looking mixture so far. Two Spurs centre backs, a Spurs left back, and an Arsenal goalkeeper and right back. Let's go to the right wing on the right flank. You're going to go for Pepe, right?
Pepe, yeah.
See, on the right flank, we can go. I'm going to put in probably Lucas Moura. Probably. Yeah, I think Lucas Moura.
He hasn't really played much, has he?
He's played quite a lot this season, Lucas Moura. Definitely, especially with the injuries to Harry Kane and Simon Son.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas Moura, he's putting in a great shift this season. Effort has been 100%. He just lacks a bit of quality on the final ball and his finishing. Having said that, he scored a hat-trick in the Champions League semi-final. I think you got to put marks up for that. And he pops up with goals when we need it, especially in the Champions League run last season. Go on, put your argument forward for Pepe.
I mean, Pepe there was high expectations because of the price tag. He's kind of grown into the season and things are just starting to click for him until football stopped.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, he was looking a bit like, he was quite wasteful and didn't really look like the kind of superstar we were expecting. But I think given a few goals, a few big, some assists, he's grown into the season, and I think he does have. I was very impressed with him the last few games that Arsenal played.
Yeah.
So I think again he's growing into the season, but Lucas Moura is the more established one. But I do think again, like in a year's time, I think Pepe could, who knows? I think the sky's the limit. He's just going to go forward and forward. He's going to, the other players are amazed by his like technique and skill and training and stuff. So I do think Pepe's got a big future, but again, he's just finding his feet. So maybe not. I think Moura's probably the more established one at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. I think in terms of where they're going to go in their career, I think Pepe's got a lot more potential than Lucas Moura did. Well, Lucas Moura, when he was very young, he had a lot of potential. But I think, like you said, on experience and kind of where they're at now as a player, I think Lucas Moura just about gets there.
Yeah. But as I said, the ability of Pepe is like, he can go a long way. He's a very talented player. You can tell.
Definitely. It's all up to him and how hard he works at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
On the left wing, who are you putting forward?
Well, we usually play Aubameyang there, but I'd rather, if we're playing 4-4-2, those are the two strikers. But who do we have left wing?
Well, I'll tell you what,
Martin.
I'm putting forward two players, Son and Bergwijn. Do you
Yeah.
have anyone that's going to beat Heung-min Son or Bergwijn? Surely not.
Well, we have Martinelli as a kid, but as I said, we have Saka, Martinelli, and Aubameyang. Those are our three options in the left wing.
Yeah.
So two are youngsters, and Aubameyang, well, I want to keep for the striker. So it's difficult. Unless we put Aubameyang on the left wing, I do think he's better than Son, even as a left winger. And you put Lacazette and Kane up front, but I don't know.
Well, if you're going to do that, then I'll just stick Son up top.
Nah, let's keep Aubameyang far up front because he's a striker.
Okay, let's put Son on the left.
Yeah,
I think
Son on the
you
left.
have to have Son on this team. He's been our player of the year the last 2 seasons. All right, so let's just run through that team one more time. Leno in goal, Bellerin right back, Davis left back, Alderweireld and Sanchez in the centre back positions, Son on the left, Moura on the right. Now the centre midfield is going to be juicy.
Who are yours? Winks and?
No, I'm not going to put forward Winks. I'm going to put forward Lo Celso as one of them and Sissoko as one of them. I would love to put in Ndombele as part of the conversation, but I just can't. I think Ndombele is a very similar one to Pepe, where he has all the kind of ability in the world. He's shown it only a number of games, and he's got a lot of problems in Ndombele, but I think he's got the world at his feet. And I think if he can knuckle down and get fit, he can be one of the best centre mids in the world, but I'm just not putting him in the conversation just yet.
I heard a rumour he might leave, but it's probably rubbish.
Apparently Barcelona are interested in him.
Right, okay.
So who's your centre mids?
Well, Torreira and Xhaka, when they played together, they're both quite... I mean, yeah, Xhaka has had his antics this season, but it was, again, since Arteta came, he's looked like a completely different player.
Who's the more attacking one out of those two?
Neither. They both sit. Well, I mean, we have Ozil who sits in front of those two. And I don't want Ozil in this. Ozil doesn't deserve to be in this team, so I'm not putting Ozil in. But
he's not getting a mention until he gets a wage cut.
Exactly. Well, until he even pulls up his socks playing for Arsenal and breaks sweat for the shirt. But yeah,
is Ozil sitting next to you?
Ozil sitting next to me.
Yeah, I can see nothing sitting next to you. No, I'm just joking.
All right. No, I'll put Xhaka and Torreira.
Xhaka and Torreira. So I'm going to go for Lo Celso and Sissoko. And I genuinely believe both of mine trump both of yours.
I'm not sure about Xhaka because, again, he was basically anonymous until Arteta came. But no,
and Sissoko's been brilliant for the last 2 years for us.
I think Torreira is better than Sissoko in my opinion. They're different players. One's, there's a difference in size. Like one's like all like robust, physical player, and Torreira seems more like shrewd and smart. Cuts out the play and starts to attack for us. But I think, in my opinion, I think Torreira's better than Sissoko. Lo Celso, I haven't seen enough of him, so I don't know.
Lo Celso is a magician. He's an absolute. I
mean, I've heard all you Spurs boys just raving about him. But when he's been
one of our only shining lights.
Lo Celso's more of a number 10, isn't he? Than a centre mid.
Nah, he's actually been better when he's been playing much deeper. A little Luka Modric role.
I see. Now, okay, I'll put Torreira ahead of Lo Celso, that's for sure.
So let's go Torreira and Lo Celso in the middle.
Torreira, Lo Celso. A bit lightweight.
It is lightweight, but you're actually underestimating Lo Celso because he puts in a tackle. He's quite strong. Yeah. And I think Torreira does as well. So I think they might look lightweight, but they actually won't be.
Yeah, fair enough.
And now the strikers, I think, picks itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, Aubameyang and Kane.
Aubameyang? I was going to say Kane and Bergwijn.
That'd be stupid.
I'm joking, yeah. Aubameyang and Kane.
What, you're not playing Dele Alli in this team?
No, I didn't even mention Dele Alli. You're right. You're right. I think if Dele Alli is going to have a look in, I think he would take Lo Celso's spot, but I can't work that.
That's what I'm saying, because isn't Lo Celso kind of falls in that Pepe kind of category, just getting good. He's not actually established. Ali's more established, but it's your choice.
Yeah, you say that, but I think Lo Celso's been our best player since Mourinho's come, I reckon, pretty much. I know Dele Alli had that spark at the beginning, but Lo Celso, he's doing things with the football that are absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe it. Like, he's such a joy to watch.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, so that's our 11. Let's run through it one last time, and that is Leno in goal. That is Ben Davis left back, Bellerin at right back with Sanchez and Toby Alderweireld at the centre-back positions. In the middle, we went for Torreira and Lo Celso. Right wing, Lucas Moura. Left wing, Heung-min Son. And up front, Aubameyang and Harry Kane. It is a great team, though. I think it needs a bit of work in centre mid, but apart from that, I think it's a great team. And maybe centre mid as well, to be honest.
We'll give it a few months, I think. Pepe will definitely be in there ahead of Lucas Moura. But
well, next time we play each other, we'll revisit it.
Yeah. What about the managers?
I think it speaks for itself, surely.
Well, I think Mourinho's finished. Arteta's just getting started. So.
Yeah, but you know what?
Mourinho's got the record.
You put their two records against each other. There's only one winner.
Okay, but you know, what record? Arteta's managed 5-10 games.
Exactly, that's the record. You know what I mean? He's managed 5 games in his career, so how can you put him against one of the greatest
what about ability?
of all time?
Ability. Well, we don't know ability.
Exactly, we don't know his ability yet.
Again, like, Mourinho's expired, man. He's finished.
We'll see about that.
The new Wenger.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Look, you can't say Mourinho's expired until he's had a full season at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Unless he's had a full season at Tottenham, you can say that. Look, everywhere he's gone...
He's not going to get you to the top. He's not going to get you to anywhere near where Poch kind of almost took you.
You never know. He could do it in a different way. Look at his last 2 jobs. Yeah, you think he was a failure at Man United, but he's actually done a brilliant job at Man United. He finished second in a team where didn't even deserve to be in the top 4. He won trophies there. He won Europa League. He won FA Cup, I think. And the Chelsea job before that, he went and won the league in an aging squad.
Yeah, I know, but he's just poison.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Anyone can be poison.
He'll have an argument with the physio, and before you know it, the whole team will turn against him.
Well,
but yeah, only time will tell. But as I said, when you got him, he doesn't seem like a Spurs kind of manager.
Yeah, I can see that point, and I do miss Poch every day. But at the moment, if you're going to put the 2 managers ahead of, against each other, there's only one winner. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but that will be reversed very soon.
Well, like you said, time will tell. A lot of things can change in football in a very short space amount of time. So let's just wait and see what happens.
It's hard also to do this because no football's been played for 6 weeks or so.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our 11. Thank you, Freed, for coming on yet again. Hopefully you keep well in quarantine. Like, subscribe and comment. And tell me what you think the combined Tottenham and Arsenal 11 is. And as always, come on, you Spurs.